everybody, I am XV-CJ.
And I'm Lucky Blue Fuji, and welcome to WarGaining.
So Fuji, what exactly is WarGaining?
Well, WarGaining is an excuse for us to lift weights, play some Warhammer, and have it as a tax write-off.
Well, yes, but more specifically, it's kind of a different take on your standard BatRep YouTube channel. We want to cover games, obviously battle reports, do some lore, unit reviews, and that sort of thing. And this is going to be our first episode, our pilot episode. We're going to be playing a 500-point game of the glorious Tau Empire versus the Orcs.
But that's not everything we're about.
Well, no, I mean, we're going to do battle reports, we're going to do lore, we're going to do units, and wargaming.
But more importantly gains.
Gains are the biggest thing. So, today we're going to be playing a really quick ITC game. We're going to be playing an Annihilation match because we're just playing 500 points each. And here's going to be our armies. Alright, for Tau, we're going to have one battalion giving me 5 CP plus the Battle Forge. I have my Warlord right here. Is going to be my... God. It's going to be some mass right there. In that side tricep is going to be my Cadre Fireblade. He carries a Pure Tide Ingram. Allows me to roll a D6 for every time somebody uses a CP or I use a CP. On a 6, and I keep it. He also has a volley fire ability for the Fire Warriors in the back there. If the rapid fire range, then I get 3 shots each instead of just 1. Also have next to him is going to be Commander Shadow Sun. She is -1 hit, which is great. Carries some fusion blasters and has the Genius of Cayenne ability. Lets her declare Master of War twice. So the second time would be the Cayenne. So I can declare Monka or Cayenne twice. Actually, I can only declare Cayenne twice. And then Cayenne obviously allows me to reroll all hit rolls. In the back here, I have Kroot. I'm pretty excited to use Kroot. Never had a chance to actually use them before. They're fun, goofy models, and they're all a part of the greater good, which is always nice. I have 2 strike teams of Fire Warriors with pulse rifles, 30-inch range. Pretty standard infantry models with strength 5 pulse rifles. I have my XV-8 crisis suits. Always fun. All 3 of them carry 2 assault cannons.
XV-CJ.
And I am XV-CJ. And lastly, I have the team of stealth suits, -1 to hit, also carry burst cannons. Sorry, not assault cannons for the XV-8s, but burst cannons for the XV-8s as well as the stealth suits. So that's going to be 500 points of Tau. And up next is the Orcs.
Alright, so for today with the Orcs, I'm going to be playing my 30 Grots, keeping everybody off of the 14 Ludas, and back here we have the War Boss, and for the actual Warlord, I have the big mech with shock attack gun, using the Vigilist detachment so I can get the souped up Shaka.
Another objective. Our map is going to be map 5, which is frontline assault, and as I'm sure everybody remembers, that's going to be 6 inches from the corners here, and then 15 inches up from the center, which is going to be where our microphone is. So I will go ahead and choose to be on this side. Actually, I'll be on that side because my stuff's already over there.
Because I'm standing over here and like all my stuff's over there.
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
I'm gonna make this side CJ.
So since Lucky Blue Fuji over here, I won. I got to pick my deployment zone and the map. Fuji gets to deploy first after we set up our deployment zone.
Cool.
So it's 6 inches out.
I feel like the break morale one's
6 inches up this way.
right now.
Oh, 6 inches.
It's so good in the right circumstances.
That's actually a lot better.
Deny your opponent like 1 or 2 points for it. Yeah. But in general, like if a commander rolls only 1,
and 15 you set up.
You know the fight versus 2, right? But like most of the things are only 1, and then it's like command reroll or break morale. And it's like
And every once in a while, we should probably look to make sure that the thing's still recording.
Oh yeah.
And I feel pretty comfortable assuming that that's in the middle.
That's what I did. I was like, right? Middle?
I'm not.
Do you put everything first?
No, unit to unit.
Alright, cool. So that is me, War Boss. Not to be confused with a warlord.
Essentially 2, and then each dragon is usually worth like 1. But you generate them if you're
Dice
worth
much?
5.
If he's still alive, that's the one.
Yeah, so CPs are very clutch.
All right, and my first deployment, I'm going to go ahead and put my crisis suits in the cloud.
Like, it's very
Go ahead and put them in deep strike.
There we go.
Be over here.
Oh, where it's cold.
Yes, it's cold. Over there, I don't know if anybody can see it, but there's actually a very cold
They cannot.
table. On the other side, we'll have to go ahead and show that later.
This actually is my warlord. This is the big mech with shock attack gun.
are also super powerful.
Nice.
But I don't.
So I will go ahead and deploy my first strike team of fireworks over on this mountain. That's going to give me just the standard cover save over here because that's pretty much all I got for cover.
So if those coins come in, they fly. So even if my
Yeah, so these things facing are, if you come from this side, then it's not covered. It's only
No,
when you're
it's
looking through the
not.
window, yeah.
I mean, if you're on the second story, you still get a cover.
Get the plus one, okay, just making sure.
And if you're on the bottom floor, then you can't shoot through standard ITC.
Right.
But if they can get into combat, it's
I thought if you were like if this dude's on this side, from that side you can't shoot each other, but like if you came on this side, then we can
Oh, yeah,
shoot.
that's fine.
Yeah, so all your stuff is facing this way.
Yeah.
which- Next time we'll check terrain before doing this.
What'd you think? I mean, I kind of.
We did none of
What do you
that.
think of it?
I actually like it.
Alright, well then I will deploy my looters here.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely much more metal.
It's so grainy.
Definitely a lot more fly to go straight across the board.
You know what we should do too when we go on individual turns? We'll put the camera on one side, camera on the other side.
You want to actually move it?
Yeah.
I mean, and
It's gonna be rough.
What was it buffing in terms of? You can stop it with a. Obviously, it was a delivery method for your sign.
Yeah.
Or one is you get the right thing.
Well, there's 2 things it can do with that 1-point attachment.
I don't know if it's gonna
It is
fit
either.
in the deployment.
The first one is I can grab some insertion for like free, essentially. Because usually when you grab suit insertion, you roll
so I
a
don't
dice
want that
or
at
die
all.
on a 1-day death. But for 1 CP,
Check the distance here.
this attachment, I can ignore that. And they,
As I rarely get to play on the full board.
which is okay. Sure. The other one is your Valkyrie can do support fire. essentially.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna stand over here then.
Wait, you overwatch?
Does this fit on the thingy?
Oh wow.
Bang bang bro.
Probably.
I thought that was interesting.
Have you seen one of those round top things?
Yeah, I mean like.
You see any, but like it's one of the terrain things, and it's like the
Silo or something?
something like that. Where it's like a silo.
What are they?
Yeah, you can actually Tetris 15 loot is exact on one of those things. You have to like all face each other. No, I'll put my looters back here then. Go ahead, sir.
Alrighty, so I'll start off with my stealth suits. I have the infiltrate ability with my stealth suits, so I can pretty much set them up wherever I feel like. That's not in their deployment zone as long as I'm 9 inches away from enemy model. I'll be plenty of room, space for that over here,
Valkyrie is not also.
hiding behind that.
Oh, because if it's.
I'm camouflaged, you can't see me. And there are -1 to hit. Just as one.
Yes, always -1 to hit. All right,
And needs to be in
10 grots
I think.
coming over here.
So maybe there's a lot of simulations.
Yeah.
You can go ahead, sir. I have something.
That's one. And Kroot. The Kroot Horde, sort of, kind of.
Flyer, I just don't know how much I like it.
Clearly,
Command
I
point.
care much about
I
my
might
Kroot.
not.
Like my drones, I mostly leave them in a Ziploc bag. You can also tell the ones that I bought on eBay and the ones that I paid.
This is literally the most terrain I've ever played with. Because I've only done, was it Sector
Sector Boxlandia.
Boxlandia?
It would be really good.
Sector Boxlandia, which I'm sure most of you who will watch this channel in the future will see at some point.
Sector Boxlandia. It's either Sector Boxlandia or Raymond's pool table and whatever stuff that's left on it.
Explode on 4
So Kroot are deployed.
6s.
These are 10 more grot over here.
That'd be very good. That's definitely worth considering. 100%.
Go ahead, sir.
It would be difficult to run my Inquisitor with it, because I would feel that the Inquisitor should be the Warlord.
Alright, Commander Shadow Sun is going to drop in. She has the same ability as the stealth suits. She's going to drop in with the stealth suits.
Left one.
And go ahead.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I was like, which one did you come from?
And
My last 10 grots.
maybe,
Right over here.
well, what's the point of taking it?
Okay, so my Cadre Fireblade is going to set up on the knoll also with my last strike team. We'll also be setting up for giving some long range
I'm not married
support
to the idea of my Inquisitor,
to my
Warlord, my
crew.
Inquisitor, my Canis.
And that's going to be deployment. So now that we've got that settled, since Lucky Blue Fuji did manage to finish deploying first, has a choice to go first or defer. Would you like to do?
Guess I'll go first.
All right, well, I'll roll the C's, see if I get it.
Absolutely.
Get a 6, and I got
You
it.
get a 6.
So,
Would you like to just go second anyway?
No, so Tao will be going first. And before all that starts, I'm going to go ahead and move my crew the 7 inches that I can do before the game starts. Because, why the hell not?
I also have a thing that I do before the game starts.
Is it deny me moving crew?
Nope. You can go ahead and do that.
And just to mention, because I forgot to mention it earlier.
You have to be 9 inches away from me, too.
Flying over.
Yeah, you're nowhere near that.
It's a welcome desk. The one.
I am running one battalion that is battle forged.
If my Inquisitor's my
That
Warlord,
puts me at a total of
all
8
my
CP.
Oh, you have a battalion.
I do have a battalion for Tower right
Yeah,
now.
it's a special command line.
I also have a battalion.
500 points of Tau, and we do have a battalion.
I also have a battalion, which is actually I'm down to 7 CP because I'm using a vigilance detachment.
Few morale.
Yeah, and I am Death Skulls. So, kind of a brutal. I get to move. It's either 1d6 or 1d3 plus my Warlord. I get to redeploy them within the deployment.
So my Archeos.
1. So I get to move 2 things. It's fine because that's all I planned for. So,
morale.
you come back over here, where you were supposed to be to begin with. And,
I don't know. Maybe I should consider it.
this will just bring you back too, because might as well.
I mean, look, obviously they're taking landing for fluff reasons already, right? So,
Yeah,
it's
that's
fine
fine. I want you to
but it's like, yeah, it's
get that
probably
charge
not-
anyway. You're going first, right?
Yeah. What are you're probably saving what? Like, maybe
Yeah, then I was just going to skip you back over
target.
there.
Yeah.
Especially since that lander's not going to survive.
Cool, so that'll end our deployment phase. So that'll start off with Tau, turn 1.
Playing.
So Suzy deploys perfectly. I'm going to lean against the table and display his triceps.
But we recently got a dog.
Jolie join him.
And my stealth suits can fly.
Yay! All my grenades.
They're going to go ahead and jump. They got 8 inches of movement. Jump on the second level up here.
Good for them. Good for you. That's what I say.
Let's see.
Why is that battle where I have
And Shadow Sun's going to jump up top.
monsters attached to it?
And that will end Tau movement.
That's illegal. You can't be playing with your grip. You can't be.
Right. Tau shooting. Alright, so we're going to start off by attempting to take out anything so we get kill 1. So,
Literally had that candy bar and like Nos today. It's like all I've eaten.
actually, before I do that, I'm actually going to move a couple of my Fire Warriors up. It's not going to do me a ton of good being all the way back here. So, we'll count that as an inch down. Down 5.
I thought every level was 3 inches.
These are like, that's like those.
Those are wrong.
Then I'll have these guys.
Those 2 inches down?
Fire Warriors. Yeah. They're basically just only able to go down the bottom.
Well, you can jump down up to 3 inches. Or
Yeah.
only kills you.
That's only kill team, because otherwise you like
You
have to
do-
roll to see if you die or whatever.
Yeah, over 3 inches.
Yeah.
Mortal wounds. You can take a rocket to the face and save it. Falling down.
No.
Deadly, deadly.
Alright, so we'll start off with my Cadre Fireblade firing a marker light at that team of Grots that's in the front. So, yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and WarGain it. And I hit him on a 3. So that gives me 1 marker light on those Grots up there. And so from that, I'm going to go ahead and use my crew to fire at them. They have a ballistic skill of 4 up, just like every other Tau. And they have a range of 24 inches, which are well within range there. And so I got 13 of those guys. So I'm going to
Absolutely.
go ahead and fire at your Grots right up there. So in the Grots, hitting on 4s, we're rolling 1s. And got another 1
Your crew reroll ones too?
with the marker light.
Oh, it's a marker light
Yeah.
too. Your crew get marker light bonuses?
Yeah, they're basically Tau.
Our Grots don't get any of the orc bonuses.
Oh, really?
It's literally in the codex says like, everyone gets this set of Grots. Grots.
So, strength 4, tough 2 or something, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, double, so 2's a wound. So, 1 misses. So, no AP or anything, so 6 wounds.
Wounds?
Just 1 damage.
I have to save 3 of them.
Oh,
So 3 go down.
alright then.
3 go. 1, 2, 3.
Fairly certain this strike team can actually hit those guys.
Yeah.
So, the
If I
farther.
take these 3, are you not able to hit him?
Yeah, I actually can.
Well, then I would go.
Alright, then I can't shoot at those guys.
Probably a better idea for me.
That's not the worst idea you've ever had, Lucky Blue. Alright, so my stealth suits up here are going to be or in the back here on the second level, are going to be firing at those same rocks. Got 12 shots in on 4s, rolling 1s. And there are quite a few 1s. And that helped me out a little bit.
You can,
1 misses.
you can do this very early.
Oh my god, is this battle?
A lot of hit strength 5, 2's a wound. And so 3, 6 wounds.
6 wounds? Maybe?
No AP. It's not going to be enough to kill him.
We'll see about that. I saved 1, so 5 go down?
I go down. So there are 2 left.
I'm sure they can make it with morale.
Do they have anything crazy that'll keep them on the field?
No, I don't have any grot prods playing.
Okay.
If you have a grot prod playing pod, then you can like hand, like you do D3 mortal wounds instead of failing.
Are any of those in the front characters?
These?
Or sorry, behind them, yeah.
Only these 2.
What does that do just behind the garage?
This?
Yeah.
That's a looter.
Looter?
These are all looters.
Cool. So my Commander Shadowstone is going to fire her fusion blasters at him. Just make sure they're within range.
Sure.
Yeah. And within 18. Right at 18.
4. That's not awesome.
Hitting on 2s. And only 1 hits because that's standard fusion numbers. So 1 hits. Strength 8.
4.
Tough 4, so 2's a wound. And it doesn't wound. I'm going to use a command point to reroll that. And I get it. Let's see if I get to keep the command point. I do. So I do wound. And minus 4 AP.
Minus 4 AP? Okay, so I cannot save that. So I'll be using my first CP of the game. Bringing me down to a 6.
I should have thought that through.
6 CP. 2. On a 2 up, pass it to a grot.
We can do it.
3. And 1 more grot dies.
All right then.
Your own
So I'm cow today.
Apparently.
That's what I will say in the intro. Later.
There's 10 in a
So that's gonna end Tao's shooting phase. Now, charge
Charge.
phase. Charge phase complete.
Not within 12 inches?
I don't think so.
Ooh, not quite.
And I don't really want to charge them, so. So that's going to end Tao's shooting. So if you could just do a morale check on that.
Oh, yeah.
Need one more. We got one in the dog.
2 plus 9. So I'm pretty close.
So Tao gets kill 1.
Yes.
Which is my main goal after that turn. And that will end Tao turn 1.
Alright, looking for the Orcs movement. Orcs turn 1. I have I'm gonna advance my war boss. Yay! 4. It's 9 inches, I guess, to move. It's 3 inches up, right? For these?
Well, for level, yeah.
That's gonna be a 12. That's gonna be 9. Alright, advancing Gruts. 2. I'm just gonna be lazy and fast about this. All they have to do is be in front and closer.
Got him? Yeah. So actually, total of 30. So that's there you go.
Oh, yeah.
40. Yeah. That's where you're great. I mean, 2 wound models that you can just.
I want to fit up this
Do
one.
you have a war shrine?
Alright, shooting phase. Yes.
I use jumps to get.
We should redo the introduction because we never put out a check.
Oh, yeah, I thought we weren't doing that. Remember?
No, that's secondary.
Oh, right.
Yeah. These necromantical dudes. So, like,
So I will be dissecting some of these, but first thing I'm gonna do is have. Oh, the advanced. Alright, my war boss is gonna chuck his rocket at the stealth suits. Maybe hitting on 6s in this case. No, and the big shoot, I believe. 5 doesn't on this. Nope. He misses.
What stock do you on purpose give over?
First thing. Alright, shock attack gun. I'm gonna roll to see the strength first. I'm gonna be shooting at these guys here, the stealth suits. Strength 2.
He's so stupid that he got
It's the lowest possible strength I can get for them. Number of shots. 11. So at least I got a good number of shots out of this.
Are you going at the stealth suits, sir?
Yes.
It's a 4. And they're -1 to hit.
So we're hitting on 6s. Nothing there. And 5 more shots. And nothing. Don't miss. Awesome.
Alright, let me get a real picture of these.
It sure is. Alright, well then the Buddhas are going to take all their shots. So, more DACA. Maybe 4th.
Oh, the nice one.
So it'll be D3 shots. 1 shot. So 14 shots. With a dice for this one. And hitting on, so hitting on 5s, because of Mordaka. Sure. I was hitting. 5 hits and 5 rerolls. So first one is my Despo roll. 6, so that's 6 hits.
It's funny.
And 6 Daga.
Oh man. It's just the thing is these
Your hobby.
1 more. So 7 hits.
My goal is trying to be done with this in 4 days.
I'm noticing that with my shock attack gun, I didn't do Daga. Took D4, right?
D4.
Missed.
Yeah.
So winning on 3s. 2 wounds, 1 disco reroll.
And also trying to get
2 wounds.
for
Minus 1 AP.
and also count
It should be negated.
Slay the Darkness.
Oh yeah. So threes, just 2.
You want to play traditional now, so it's not
Threes, 2 saves.
2 saves. Cool. And 2 more CP. For
Alright,
custom ammo.
You guys move.
Swinging again.
Who am I playing against?
Sorry.
For
D3 shots.
That was 1
1 shot again.
when did they release the Slay Strike?
15 shots.
You never.
And disco reroll. Will not do anything. So I have 7 hits.
Yeah, it was
5 disco reroll. 2. 5 wounds. Minus 1 AP.
Against the
Still
Celsius.
suits.
Threes. 1 goes through.
2 damage.
2 damage.
I'll put him back in.
Sucks. Okay.
They have free buffs though.
I'll kill 1.
You don't have to worry about buying stuff from trading posts. They have like armor you get. They're
Crew have 24 in shooting, right?
fast.
Yes.
And what about these guys? How many shots they get each? The Celsius?
The other ones are
4 shots each.
Shots each.
You get this for his
all of them. Chose them because they were like
slow people these days.
that's my goal.
I think that has to be it then. I gotta call this turn.
That's gonna be the turn?
It's gotta be it.
Alright, so that's gonna be the end of Orc turn 1. And let's get ready for Tau turn 2.
And it ruins your card.
Alright, so after the end of turn 1, we do have, as we are playing just a normal Annihilation game, so we're only playing 500 points. We do have a Tau score of 1-0 for kill 1. And obviously, and actually, correction, 2-0. This is kill 1 and kill more.
Yes.
So 2-0 at this time. So Tau turn 2 starting right now. So we'll go ahead and start off with some crew movement. Crew are going to go ahead and move 7 inches, as they are wont to do. Cool. Beat that guy to death.
Why do you gotta be like that?
Ow!
She has a brand new inbox. The Alpha, I don't know.
These fire warriors are gonna
less than optimistic right now.
advance.
After those rolls.
Correction, not advance. They're gonna move. Godly Fireblaze is also gonna move. All gonna move 6 inches. So it's all about the same. Commander Shadow Sun's going to declare Cao Yun, which allows me to re-roll all my hit rolls for herself and those 2 remaining stealth suits. Since those crew, 1, they moved. That's kind of the biggest thing. So now I'm going to go ahead and bring in my XV-8's Crisis battle suits. They're going to drop in from Deep Strike, use their powers to annoy.
It's a 4 multiplier. Yeah, because it doesn't give you it gives you a yellow game. That's why I'm going around that.
Be sure we're 9 inches away.
This is amazing too. He's great. He's always been great. Best durable model. They just put him on the corner. Just put him on the corner. Yeah, just put him on the corner and we start always touching. If they do, he's still gonna talk about it.
And that will end Tau movement. So we'll start off with some shooting. So we'll start off with the marker light. My Cadre Fireblade is going to fire a marker light at that big cat up there.
The Warboss?
Yes, the Warboss. Firing a marker light at him, hits on 2s.
Okay, look.
Gets it. Gives me 1 marker light. So now I get re-roll 1s.
Yay.
Yay. And now my crew will be firing at him also.
Hey, right now.
Crew firing and hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s. Re-rolling 1s. Pulling misses. Actually, a pretty good roll.
Yeah.
It's the super discount battle force. That was $107.
And what's his toughness?
Yeah, but think about that for a second.
Let me check that real quick. He's one of the guys that's not a 4.
50. That's 150 right there. Jared, another 40. And then Oh, there's 2 units of gas.
This is 5.
1 unit is.
And tough 5, so we need 5s of wound. Not as good of a roll. Only 1 wound, no AP.
No AP. Save it on a 4.
There's 60.
5. Saves.
Saves, okay.
Yay.
That is not ideal. Okay, no worries.
I needed something to go my
You
way.
did need something to go your way. So my stealth suits hanging out in the building are going to go ahead and fire at him also. They're hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s, and they also have Cayenne. So all misses get rerolled. And not that much better. And it'll be 4s of wound, 3 wounds.
3 wounds. AP?
No AP.
No AP. Saves 1. How much damage?
Just 1.
Just 1? So 2 go through?
Yes.
And he is 6 wounds. So bring that to 4 wounds.
You have anything left?
Okay, so my first strike team's gonna fire him. They're way out of rapid fire range, so just 5 shots, hitting on 4s, re-rolling 1s,
Do I have one?
and 2 misses, and 3 hits, 4s of wound, 2 wounds.
I gave you all of them.
AP?
No AP,
Doesn't matter. Go fail. Damage?
just 1.
2 damage, right?
So the back strike team's gonna do the same thing,
I mean, granted, some of them.
and 4 hits, and wounding on 4s, and 2 wounds, snake eyes.
2 wounds? 5 and a 3. 1 more wound. Whoa!
Destroying buildings.
Angry! Losing!
Sigmar is different. Like, fantasy used to be.
So now my my team of crisis suits are going to go ahead and try to mess him up. 4 guys are going to go ahead and
4 guys?
sorry, the front guy is going to go ahead and fire his 2 assault cannons at your war boss in the front, and the other 2 guys are going to fire at your garage.
Super sci-fi.
Is that overkill? Possibly, but maybe not. You never know.
Warhammer, Age of Sigmar is like medieval type shit. So
Yeah,
more
we got
wizards
these.
and
All right, so firing at your war boss with my front guy. Hitting on 4s, not all that great, but re-rolling 1s.
A whole army of like battle suit type shit.
Cool. So, zero misses.
Like how
4 hits,
those like Gundam looking suits.
4's a wound, 3 wounds.
Those
No
are
AP.
nice. That's a
Those are
whole
whole boss, right?
itself.
Yeah.
You just had those 3 dudes. These guys are 90. This one's 90.
No AP?
Okay.
Well, one's Imperial, the rest are.
Those are chaos. Huh?
2 are Chaos, one's Imperial.
Any one is a chaos knight.
So he is dead?
Yep.
This dude? It says it in the codex. He's
All right, so I got another kill 1.
He's like the leader of a whole like.
And the other 16 shots firing at those grots back there. No re-rolls or anything.
The leader of
Not the best roll,
the Death Guard. Is like he's corrupted.
but they are grots, so, you know.
They're like.
They are.
So it should be 2's a wound.
Yeah, I failed.
So 2, 4, 6 wounds.
That's you.
Wounds?
He's 140.
No AP?
No AP.
6 up saves. 2 saves. 4 dead.
Yeah, so it's super deep lore wise. Like the narrative to it is like, I mean.
So, Commander Shazlin's the only one left, so she's going to fire at your Luda guy.
Okay, how many shots did you get?
She has 2 shots.
1978, pretty short.
2 shots, firing at them, hits on 2 hits, and wounding on strength tough 4.
Yeah.
Alright, so wounding on 2s.
Rogue Trader with.
Wow!
Yay.
The Iron Gods are not smiling upon me. Ronan, what have I done?
I'm so glad I didn't use garage shields. Per CP on that.
That is oddly disappointing. And that'll be the end of that. So that is going to be the end of my shooting phase. Now, the rarity that is the Tower charge phase. So I'm going to go ahead and declare a charge. I'm gonna go ahead. My crew are gonna declare a charge against your Grots and your Lunas.
Cool. Well, Overwatch.
Your whole army.
I assume as much.
Okay, so let's do this one first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Grot pistols.
10 models. It's a little smaller, a little easier to get into.
1 hits, actually.
Oh.
No, I mean, like, you know, you start with, oh, it costs money.
3? Is that what Grots shoot with?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You're making me look at what.
The Grot Blaster is a straight 3 pistol. Toughness?
Tough 3.
3. Oh, wounding
Yeah.
on 4.
Wounding on 4.
It's all.
No, no wounds.
No wounds, huh?
Alright.
You have, you use the tape measures, the dice, so all your stuff goes in this. Like, you're doing
It's a lot of fun, but it sucks you in, man.
over here.
D3 shots. 1 shot. I'm actually taking my full shots at you.
Remember, you hit on 6s. Overwatch.
Or like sci-fi, or do you like fantasy?
I'm orc. I hit on 6s anyway. See if I give a shit. We actually have excellent Overwatch, I'll have you know. There's some number of shots. Like if you charge a group of boys, what you end up doing is taking 30 pistol shots in the face.
You're a human in this year.
Only 14 dudes.
It's not even.
Alright.
Maybe wanted to find the
2 hits actually. 1 death skull reroll.
You're in the wrong store, sir.
4 doesn't do anything. And 2 Daga Daga
That's
Daga.
dangerous.
Which
People spend their
I didn't think we got Daga 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 on what is it called?
Overwatch?
Overwatch. But at the tournament we went to, resoundingly everybody was like, yeah, you do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Toughness, so 2 hits. Wounding on 3s, right? 27. T3?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, 2 wounds. Minus 1 AP.
2 wounds, minus 1. I can't save those actually.
Oh,
so now I think about it, because I have t-shirt
I'll
saves.
just take these 2 from the front.
I think these 2 guys in the back that I did.
Hold on, I put the melee army. Trust me. You want me to take it from the front.
Grab like
All right.
You'll thank me later.
grab 10 like berries.
Okay. So my crew are gonna go ahead and advance and move this marker light.
What, no,
Sorry, charge. Sorry, I don't ever. I don't actually ever advance either. So I'm gonna go ahead and charge. See what I
He
actually
didn't
need.
advance earlier, right?
No. No, I just moved.
Okay. It's on camera.
So I'm gonna need about a
We'll
7.
know if it's cheating.
Let's see.
Get the grunt?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say so.
7? 6, 7?
From the base, you might need 8 man.
Okay. Need
7's good. 7's good.
Okay. And I got it either way.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So that gives me 11.
So this has like more like racist like tons.
Yeah. So you have demons, which are there's corn, zinch.
So there's like different type.
Yeah, for demons. So there's Nurgle. He runs corn. Yeah. Then there's zinch and. Well, I guess you got demons. Yeah,
So you get a 3-inch pile.
I'll grab these things. Yeah. Here you go. You can use those. And then there's Stormcast, which are human angels. Then you have orcs. Then you have. I know that you won't get a space guys. Pretty much chaos guys. And you have. Oh my god. All in all, I think there's 16 factions. 16. And then 2 new ones from Warcry. So Warcry just brought in 2 new factions.
It's 3 is piling. So it's
So
gonna rotate.
chaos, pretty much chaos.
Rotate.
Look at that.
Here I can come right now and start all agree. Yeah. These guys are pretty cool. Their wounds suck, but their abilities are awesome.
I don't know why.
Oh, it's the prevent.
You know it?
Okay, so you can do 2 things with it. One is when you pile in, you can bring more people into combat.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying I don't know why. What would be better? That's all I'm saying.
The other thing is to tri-point an enemy. If you surround a dude, like the dude's base, with 3 dudes, then now the unit can't move away because 1 dude's stuck.
Here's all
Oh.
the books, pretty much. Go to work.
No longer fall back.
3 books. There's
Alright.
4 book for your faction.
So my weapon skill is actually 3 up.
The core
Yeah,
rolls, though.
Yeah, yeah.
This is
So,
the shorter version of the core book.
except for the 3 guys who are locked in with the Ludas, everybody else will be swinging at the Grots.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many attacks?
Just 1 attack each.
You'd think more.
Yeah, you'd think so.
You don't have like a weapon that lets them like hit twice if you have holding a spear or something?
It adds to the strength.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so. Anyway.
Hey, where's those sheets, Larry?
So-
that have just the basic rules for it?
3s. Alright, misses. So 4 hits, strength 4, tough 2, right? So 2's a wound, and 3 wounds.
3 wounds. AP?
No AP, just 1 damage each.
Battle plans? That's like the mission you're fighting?
1 saves.
Basic rules are these right here. They're also in these books, but you can get all this stuff online too, but buying books from us is always awesome. This is a war scroll. Tells you how
And the 3 guys going into the Ludos,
all
3s, all miss.
Beautiful.
With a stick. Didn't know that was possible. Alright, would you like to swing back?
Oh, absolutely. Here's one of the things that I get super confused on because nobody ever melees with me because it's you or the Necrons. XV-CJ right now.
So they got 1 wound apiece.
I don't know if I get the pile in right now.
Their sword.
No, you don't.
1
No.
train, 1 attack.
But I think you get to consolidate.
4+ wounds and a 3+.
If you kill something. If you get to kill it.
Yeah, oh, is that what it is? Okay.
In armies, it's what you're bringing to the table.
Gotcha. Okay, so, let's do grass first.
Sure.
There's strength 2, there's 4 of those.
How do you know how much space?
5s? Description.
So it's all inches.
2 hits. Strength 2, toughness 3, right?
Yes.
Putting on 5s. 2 6s. That's not where you want to see that happen.
No, that is not.
No, but 2 wounds.
6 up saves. And 1 save.
Like an aura. Which one do you want to kill?
That one all in the back.
Sorry?
That was fine, yeah.
Okay.
Max that can move.
Just gonna take the ones that I didn't pay first. Regardless of what they actually are doing in the game.
So,
That's how much he can take. With what?
alright, let's punch back.
I'm gonna put them all in my app, so I have the Sigmar. His app's no.
Let's double check these. We've never gotten this far before.
All the war scrolls through every army.
I know they're boys, basically.
Here, and you can build the rosters and add them to your battle.
We hit on 3 still? Because these are essentially boys with not choppers.
Yeah.
So hitting on 3s, death score rerolls, and there's 10 guys swinging, or 5 guys swinging.
Those liberators?
1 death score reroll, miss.
Yeah, they're liberators.
4, so 1 more. 3, 4, 8 hits. Strength 4, T3.
And then he has a Lord Relictor, I believe.
Ward. Winning on 3, right?
What is it?
Strength 4, T3.
Yeah.
Winning on 3s. 1 death score reroll. 1. 3 wounds.
Alright.
Not a lot.
Still not bad.
Not great.
So 3 wounds. No AP, so 6s. And
2 go down.
2 go down still. I think the 2.
These 2?
No, the 2 that are in the back next to the garage, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's coming with us.
So see the picture of him. So now he's in my battle.
Perfect.
And then you have
Here.
Plague Bearers.
Crotch height.
Okay. So that's your swing back. I guess time for some morale for both of us.
So yeah, we did lose a lot of people.
We did lose a lot of people.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is 120 points plus
6.
12.
12.
Each unit has its own point value. So when you're playing in match play, which is like tournament type play, you use
8.
point levels to just
Alright, I
balance
used
the
8
game.
grots.
So like with a 5-man group of Blue Rangers,
I can't lose 8 grots actually. I'm sorry.
100 points.
But-
plus your Lord Relictor is 100 points.
Alright,
And now
did
we
you
have-
pass?
Oh no, I haven't done it yet. Okay.
Fine over there?
Right, so I have leadership 6, and I lost 5.
They are
So-
more better because
Anything higher than a 1, I start losing
Start
stuff.
the game, each one
Right.
rolls a dice.
If it's cocked, you're safe.
Perfect. Not where you want to see that. So,
These like one dude in gun stays in to lock me in. Is that what's going on here?
those two guys are all that's left. Not ideal.
They did the job.
They
They did what they were supposed
They
to
did
do.
basically what I wanted them to
Yes,
do.
they did what they were supposed to do.
So,
I think that's okay.
okay, so that'll end Tau turn 2. Kroot did not do all that was hoped of them. Mostly
did
for,
good. They took
mostly
out-
for morale
They took
reasons.
out all the guards.
They did take
Which is
out the
good.
rods.
They tied the looters in the combat, which is what you actually want.
That
to
is
do.
what I wanted from
Yes.
them. So that'll end my turn. I did get kill 2 units, and so I got kill 1 at a minimum. So that'll end Tau turn 2, and then it comes Orc turn 2.
Alright, not doing too great here, but for my turn 2, gonna have my Karats move over. I guess that's what we're gonna do here. We can jump over this, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Not over here, but like.
No, yeah, that's fine. 1 inch is fine.
BatRep moves 5, 4 inches. 4.
And then your
Like
plague
there.
bears move 4 as well. So,
Do that.
oh yeah, you can use that. I also have these.
Alex. Yeah. You're not gonna come too? You're right there.
Alright,
We got these. There.
shooting phase.
We got 9 inches free.
I'm gonna shoot you at the. What are these? How many wounds do you have each?
3.
3 wounds each?
Yes.
Okay, and the saves are
Like, yeah, pull it back a little bit.
3 up.
3 up usually? Okay. Plus the rock.
Yeah.
Oh, and toughness is
Tough 5.
5? Ooh, alright. Roll for strength.
Or you could run him if you want, but then you can't charge. And he'll be able to charge you.
2.
Wah.
There's a lot.
Odin has betrayed you.
Sure has.
Terrible timing.
Because you have.
Oh, that means I can't dugga. That's fine. Number of shots?
Sorry, because you have an instrument.
It's 9 shots I'm taking.
Charging.
Hitting on 5s because it's over here.
Alright. And they all stay within an inch of
One
each other
hits.
as a unit.
Wait, so I had a +1.
No, his
His
Two hits,
he has
one
a
death spell
healing.
reroll.
It's not in all his special rules.
No, and dogga for that 6.
Nurgle's pretty
5.
hard
3
to
hits.
do.
So,
Yeah.
Strength
so
2.
you're giving them
Toughness
extra
again.
help, but-
Winning on
So
6s?
instead of having 4 inches, you
5, yeah, winning on 6s.
All he does is healing your guys.
Nothing. 1 death spell reroll.
It's,
No, okay.
I like
Good for you. Last 2 AP to
Let's see if
custom
I can
ammo.
steal one of them. Nope. And
You had the +1.
yeah.
yes,
You do.
I have 9 CP and I haven't used any. More than I
Good for
started.
you.
Good for you. Thanks.
Let me double check this real quick because I have a strength of 10 right now.
Just stay within an inch. It's called unit coherency.
There are some that don't care, but
Wait, what's it without?
it's like normal roll for Sigmars.
Alright, strength 10, which is better.
Yeah, tough 5.
Number of shots?
To be up front.
7.
8.
Oh wait, sorry.
6 plus 2.
Well, see, so
I had thought that was-
he has some special abilities on units.
Alright.
I don't need
so
that
that's
for that.
the end of
Hit on
the-
5s.
Because you can't shoot. You can't
One
charge
hits.
now because you ran. So you're not going to run and then charge into something. Some
2
people
hits.
use that ability, but not yet.
Death skull reroll.
So now you take a dice.
No.
Round 2.
So this is priority. The entire gets to choose who goes first.
Less than
Dice
awesome.
is the same. So do you want to go first or second?
I didn't hit anything last round, huh? Yeah, because it was no wounds.
You know, I think we
Alright, winning on 2s.
So now,
No, you're not.
At least we got that. 2 wounds, minus 5 AP.
Yee. Well, I don't have an invuln save or anything like that, so that's
Good.
just gonna be how many
D6 damage.
go ahead and roll.
okay.
Presumably, you're not gonna roll a 2.
That's a 6. You have 2 wounds each?
3 wounds each.
3 wounds each? Okay, well then I'll take those.
That far away. Yeah.
So you can take the one in the back.
So but you can move your guys up to that, and then you'll try to charge them. So
How many was it?
You're doing
How many was
there
it?
I got a 6 and a 3.
Oh, okay, yeah. Dead.
Now, had that happened turn 1 on something, this would drastically change the battle.
Would be a little different.
Yes. It's alright. Upcoming episodes, I'll have my special guy. I'm building one of these guys.
Oh, okay.
And Lucky Blue Fuji's conversion corner, where I burn plastic and slap them together.
So liberators
An orky thing to
are
do.
combat.
Yes.
So you guys are fine. The only problem is
I will actually check this distance.
he heals D3 and then he has 6.
No, I can't quite shoot you with a pistol.
I'm not sure if it's
Alright,
important.
let's go see that.
Through your models.
Alright, so charging phase.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna
Every
have the
time
gross charge here.
He heals everyone. That's an
I'm locked in combat, so I
Yes.
can't do anything.
So now he's fine.
So 6.
Within 12 inches of the model, you'll be able to
Should make it.
I would say so.
So
do good rolls.
Nope.
that was your movement. So now you don't have any shooting. So now it charges. So to charge, because these guys are about to try to attack some of these dudes, you roll 2d6. Yeah, there's not a lot of one.
Alright,
6 inches. Move these dudes. 6
and
inches.
3-inch
One of them has
pile in
be
over here.
within a
What we
half
need to
inch
do.
of an enemy model. So pretty much, so basically you want to try to surround this dude and get close to these guys.
You want to tell him to
Yeah,
to actually
but if you
scoot
get
as
within
far
3
as
inches of these
possible.
guys, they get to pile in and attack. So what you can do is charge just this
Ah.
and just stay away 3 inches, but that's going to be really hard to do because 3 inches is weird. So you only be able to get like 3 dudes in combat, but that's your choice. Does that all make sense? Okay. So you get to move these dudes 6 inches because you have that +1 for the man, or for the tutor.
That's actually not how I want to do this. I've made some grievous errors.
the bones of your
What I should have done, and I know this, is leave the Grots in combat, let him punch, and the 2 crew would have survived, keeping the looters locked in combat so we can't get shot at.
Yep.
That's not what I'm doing though,
But he might actually, some of these might be.
Yep.
because I'm lucky.
So their swords can swing 1 inch.
Because I'm blue?
Exactly.
Because I'm Fuji?
Yes, all those things. All of them.
Alright, charge goes first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So yeah, if you
And on 5 with the Grots.
around these guys, because you also have a
2 hits.
pile that you get to attack.
Strength
So
2.
you'll all have a new pile.
T3, winning on 4s? T3, right?
Yeah.
Strength 2. No, winning on 5s. Winning on 6? Strength 2, T3.
Yeah, so winning on 5.
5s. 1 wounds, no AP, please.
6s. Still, because we suck. Dead.
That's usually
Which one do you want to kill?
your knowledge
The
of
one
faction,
on my left.
the hour and a half
That
to
one, yeah.
2 hours per game.
Oh, I really like this guy. He is,
2, 4,
he has
6,
the
8,
nicest
10.
paint so far.
10 punches to that dude.
Is there any way that I can get
He
out?
should die.
And on
On
3s.
your turn.
Let's go reroll. One more.
Once you're in combat,
So, 1, 2, 3, 9.
In
9
your
hits.
movement phase, you can choose to retreat.
Wounding on
and you can't
3s.
charge.
Wounding
the only
on
ones that can do
2s.
that are the guys.
1 let's go reroll.
And
4,
you can try to charge
5, 7. 7 wounds, no AP.
Yeah.
Probably will die. I'll venture a guess. Well, let's see.
No,
Oh,
no.
7 6s. Now's the time.
Whoa,
Actually, a really
we're
good
pretty
roll.
close.
A pretty good roll. Almost all 5s and 6s in a couple
so
of fights.
close. But not
And,
quite.
but not close. But I guess your best wasn't good.
7.
And that'll do it.
We're gonna go ahead and use our consolidation
Combat.
towards the nearest enemy model.
Days you have a 3
Or 3 inches.
coherency, is what we thought, or a 3 inch probably.
3 inch pile. So, the beginning of combat, you're going to choose
3 inches of I'm
choose who you
coherent.
fight, and then so when you have multiple, you're choosing one. of
This is
your-
an inch?
They pile in.
This is 2 inches. This thing is way bigger than 2 inches.
So you
1
have
inch up,
pile
1
in.
inch down.
No, the width of this.
Now only since
Oh.
he's with
Same as a base.
closest to him, he has to go in that
I have to use you to fucking pile in that
So
way.
when you
Then.
pile in, you
So
have to pile in towards the closest level. So like.
yeah, you can only pile in towards the nearest dude,
so
which is what
you
I'm
can
doing.
3 inches, but what you can
Just
do
that
is
guy.
just stay near his base,
I believe that ends by melee.
pile in on right.
All right, then.
See what he's doing.
Well, that'll end.
At least I punched better than the crew did.
Yeah, you definitely did. That'll end or turn 2 then.
This way.
And I think it's time for some wild speculation. So we'll go ahead and do
Let's
that
see how
next.
this works out.
Yeah. So it's like.
These turns aren't going too well for me right now, but I'm hoping that with a couple good rolls from the shock attack gun, we can take out maybe his stealth suits or at least a few of the guys that deep striked in. This could really turn the game around. So if we get good shots in, we can get them, deal with the crew, and hopefully this game turns around.
Whoa. Really brown. These.
Alright, so overall, the Creator Good is doing exceptionally well. I'm using my trademark mobile Tau charging abilities. And apparently Orcs have decided to castle, so now Tau is playing Orc and Orc is playing Tau. And it's really working out really well for me because I'm not used to this. So hopefully we keep up with the good rolls and we can end this in a turn or two. Rad. Okay, so we're going to be working our Overwatch muscles, of course, are going to be our deltoid and our triceps. So we'll start off with push press.
Look at the Tau are actually strength 3. They don't need to lift that much.
We'll follow that up with overhead skull crushers. Follow that up with some overhead plate raises. I win, man. And last but not least, negative incline cable extensions. A flex in the middle, then you switch on. And that was probably 10 on both sides. Alright, and after doing push press, overhead skull crushers, overhead plate press, and negative angle cable extensions, that'll give you a good pump on your shoulders and your triceps, and right back to WarGaining. Right after that speculation, which is always a fun part of our show, we'll start off with Tau turn 3. You start off with some movement. Boo, Tau, boo, boo, boo. Try not to knock everything out of the way.
5+ save.
So you roll 5 dice.
18.
Yeah, so you roll 5 dice.
5 or better.
So on a 5 or better they save, but you're going to roll
Layer
5
here.
because they're so gross, they like can take wounds in, so you'll be able to roll that again.
Water moving, CJ. How about you? All the good people at home already are.
I'm going to say that I have moved a lot more than I normally do, and you've moved a lot less than you normally do.
Yeah, we discussed it in the beginning. Today, I am Tau, the Orcs are Tau, and the Taus will be charging.
Banner gets your bravery +1.
But yeah, as far as where we are obviously in beautiful sunny San Diego. Definitely not in a rough part of town.
Actually put up San Diego.
Oh, approximate. Ghetto adjacent.
Ghetto adjacent. I had a wonderful Warp Rider Games who's more than been accommodating for us doing our first pilot episode, as we mentioned earlier here. So we're very appreciative of them. And we'll run this great store. If you're in the San Diego area, we highly recommend you come check it out. They do have an awesome collection of used models also. If you're into that, save a bit of cash to get into this great hobby. Anyway, so that's my movement. So I've moved up my Fire Warriors. I backed off my Crisis suit.
Oh, so you did?
I did. I want to stay out a little bit out of your charge range, at least the best I could. And my Commander Shadow Sun and my 2 stealth suits are hanging out where they're at. She's going to declare, use her Genius of Kayun ability and declare Kayun again. So we're getting all rerolls for her and those 2 stealth suits. So, moving on with that, right now we're going to go ahead and start off with marker lights. So my Cadre Fireblade was going to be well within range. And he's going to fire marker lights at the Ludas. Firing at the Ludas, not at the Grots. Firing at the Ludas. And forgot to mention it, updated score after the first 2 rounds. I have kill 1 and kill more for both the first 2 turns. And lucky Blue Fuji did get kill 1 last turn, and leaves a score of 4-1. So right now we're going to go ahead and start with Tau shooting.
And you're going to go with the marker light on the Ludas and not the Grots?
I'm positive.
You roll D6 back.
I'm going to do
What I'm
it.
hearing is
I'm gonna do it. Gonna do it. All right, hit him.
Like the zombies.
so you basically.
Okay, so marker light on the Luda.
No, these guys are away.
Right.
Alright, so now that
It's over there.
So now start his turn.
Put it right.
He heals D3.
Put it right over
So
here.
what we roll is
So
1, 2 is 1.
Don't know what you're
1,
doing.
2 is 1.
And it's confusing for me. Anyway,
This is my CP dice.
I know that.
5 and
But,
6 is 3.
all right, so my
So it's a
strike team here is going to fire at that group of grots. They are not. They're so close. If I had a pulse artillery gun, they wouldn't be in the right range. They're not. So I'm going to have to go ahead and only get one shot each. So 5 shots firing at those grots and no rerolls or anything. Only hitting on 4s. Only 2 hits
move, but you can't move unless you want to leave combat.
and 2 wounds.
So
No
They
AP.
don't get to reroll ones or something? Or no, sorry,
No, 'cause I don't mark
high-yield stuff?
They're non-range. I don't think so. They might be in range, actually.
I was saying 6 inches the floor, but it's a circle, right?
It's a circle, yeah.
You're
It's a
not gonna
circle.
shoot.
Actually, they are within range.
Yeah.
So those 3 I missed. I will
Go
reroll.
straight into the combat phase.
And they'll hit 2. So 5 hits.
Pick the unit first to attack. So who are you gonna attack with?
AP?
No AP.
No AP. Save it on a 6.
I probably shot a big guy.
Alright.
0 saves.
No saves.
Swing with him last time.
5 you
So
said?
you were supposed to, but.
Oh, yeah.
5 hits, yeah.
Oh yeah.
4 attacks on 3s and 3s.
Sorry.
5 go down.
3s and 3s. So.
You would have survived if I painted them.
My back unit's gonna do the same thing. Firing at them. They don't get rerolls. They're not gonna be within range. 3 1s, less than ideal. And just
More
1
ones.
wound
So 2 hits, but.
with a 2.
2 wounds.
No.
But he has a -1 range, so his attacks are so strong.
No,
versus
he was
armor.
dead.
So you have a 5 move save
Versus 6.
So he
That's
gets
why you gotta
minus-
paint your models, guys.
he
If
gets
they're
a-
black, sometimes you don't see them. You just think they're part of the
That
map.
hurts his arm. So
4 remain.
you gotta roll 6.
Okay, so
2 dice.
my
6 up.
Wait, marker lights let you reroll ones, right?
yes.
Were you rerolling ones against the grosses now?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then roll again. Discussing resilience. That works.
I got to. The front guys got to reroll because of tiny.
Alright, gotcha.
Now
So my last crisis suit is gonna fire at those grots. Got 8 shots, hitting on 4s, no rerolls. Pretty damn good
They're
roll.
wily.
Yeah.
Get out of the way.
So 5 hits.
Scamper about.
Chance to kill those guys. Hits on wounds on 2s. 3 wounds.
Not enough.
I'm gonna use a command reroll to see if I could get another one. 4. So he needs 4 saves.
AP?
No AP.
Deepkin has a special ability that
Saves 2.
Oh, unlucky. So do I get that AP back? And I do! I still have not lost any AP. So I'm actually ahead AP. So, sorry, CP. And okay, so those grots are those grots for now. So my
Your worst roll. Rules.
cell suits are gonna go ahead and fire at your Ludas.
Supersede the core.
Yeah, 8 shots, and they got reroll skipped for Kayun. Hitting on 4s, and only
This
2.
is how it would be gross shield. Actually, got a CP a long time ago.
And just 6 and tough 5, correct?
No, T4.
T4. Okay, so 3 is a wound, and looks like 4 wounds.
4 wounds?
Yeah.
One's on the.
AP?
No
No
AP.
AP. No AP this whole game. I'll actually save 1. 6 up save, right? Yeah, 4 saves. Must be.
So
Oh, 3 go down.
no rend. On his 3 up save.
So you roll 4 dice
So you got 4 dice.
and then 3 up.
Bigger, better. That's the save. The armor save.
Well, as you know, this is the reinforcements.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And Commander Shadowsun is gonna fire at them also. Hitting on 2s. She's got rerolls for everything because she only rerolls 1s, 2 hits, and wounding on 2s, and 2 wounds.
Wounds.
So
-4.
I don't say, oh, -4?
Yeah.
I cannot say that. Oh, it's just a ball for army wide.
Because he had.
So I'm gonna do
How many wounds is each one?
1 wound each.
Okay, yeah.
So now you do 4 dice with this.
you still got these others.
Okay, so that'll end my shooting. You got morale? That's about it.
Oh, I do. Grots. 2, 8.
Pretty good. You're on this. You're like, I don't know any of the rules.
Plus one is
What's
9?
the 3 dudes? Yeah, 4.
Wait,
Go
no,
ahead.
the
other attack.
oh, sorry.
You still,
Oh.
it's the same unit, so it's still fighting.
But these guys
Wait,
only.
the difference up, right?
Yeah. So you split up your attacks. These guys
You
attack
subtract-
this,
Who's 3?
attacks this,
Yeah.
But you only
There's
go
There's
to
no reason
There's
you
4,
can't.
5,
Once it's
3 go down.
back to the big dude.
No, it's not.
Get
So
yourself
here, then we have like 6 or something.
Actually, yeah,
By the way,
attack.
you get yourself.
Thank you.
Sorry, your Warhammer guy.
I brought like 10.
You rolled really bad. You rolled really good. That's what happened.
Yeah,
Ones.
So yeah, no hits.
Yeah,
Roll that one.
Seagulls and waves.
Attack.
Fuck was that shit? 5.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 of
3.
those. So there.
2 more.
11 attacks.
Oh, it is, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a stick.
So that will give me kill 1.
So you have 11 attacks.
All right, and that's gonna end town turn 3.
So 2
Alright.
and then 5 again.
So the Death Skulls are gonna mount one final offensive to try to put a dent in the tower.
Die.
You'll still
We will not be moving this phase. Instead, we will go directly to the shooting phase.
Of course, the classic orc castle.
So you saw coherence.
Get out of here. Marker light anymore? Wait, do you marker light on Overwatch too? Oh, okay, then.
I can fire marker lights on Overwatch, but
they don't do anything.
They don't
hit on
well, they-
6s.
well, I can still get real ones.
Oh, okay. So that's
And
what
if I were to
so
get-
you get to keep that?
6 dudes.
No, it goes away.
Oh, we're not charging you.
Yeah, if you charge, I can fire a marker light if I hit you on a 6 or on a 5. It's a cow step.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, 6
Um, measuring the strength.
Three fire?
Third. We're gonna have a strength 9. Number of shots?
Oh, man.
2. Whatever. 1, 6, 1, 1. Let's go reroll. Daga. 2 6s. That's a Daga. So I got 2 hits. See if that doesn't do anything. Toughness.
5.
Only on a 3.
He's a Stormcast.
Let's go reroll.
Rerolling once.
1 hit. Minus 5 AP.
Okay. I don't think he's going to be able to save that. No, he can't. But
Damage.
So you have save.
3 wounds, right?
yeah.
Then I'll take that 4 damage and take that kill.
All right then.
So what
And that's kill 1.
Alright, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 looters left, and number of shots is 2. 2 each. 14 shots.
Not yet. Yeah.
Back to our original string.
Bravery 7. You lost 2, so don't roll 6.
Okay.
Roll a 6.
When I had a 40, well, I had my unit of 14 because I couldn't fit with points.
I saw it. Right now.
We were rocking like
2, 3, 4.
14 shots the whole time.
Yeah.
You lost 2. So only
I guess we're actually gonna shoot at these two
Play
explosives.
that army?
Minus 1 hit.
Why would I buy
Yeah.
battle horse then? If I know I took it.
Hit on 6s.
myself.
So 1, 6.
There was no. So you choose.
Let's go reroll.
I got 6.
6. So 2 6s. And 2 Daga.
Special ability. Roll
Nothing else. So 2 hits.
D6.
27.
Okay, so if I roll 1,
You're rolling on 3s.
What you did, you rolled 4. Which
Alright.
makes 4.
I fail that. 1 disco reroll. 4. 1 wound, minus 1 AP. Negated by the being upstairs.
3s. And 6. Yes.
That is my turn.
All right.
Felt like if that went well, I thought like, oh, if I kill that, I might be able to wipe those next turn. But it didn't, so I'll concede here.
All right.
Time. Good game, sir.
Good
Good game, sir.
It was a good game.
It was a terrible game.
That, that's a matter of perspective. Tau, as I'm sure all you know, is that not an army known for its mobility. So, and I am not known for having any idea how Crute work. So, getting a chance to use the Crute was a lot of fun. Making you use the dreaded Orc Castle was also quite a bit of fun. But
I thought it would go better by
against him with
having you walk across the field or stay on the other side and be towing about as we just lob shots at you. I listen to a good number of podcasts because I listen more than I actually get to play just because I live far from everyone and we don't get as many games as I would like. And I'm always told, like, hey, if your game plan is to rely on good rolls, you don't have a game plan. And they were right. So I showed up without a game plan.
So after that random collection of basically no plan or forethought in our game, that's going to end this episode. We hope you all enjoyed it, and we hope you all come back to it to watch the next episode. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you every Tuesday and Thursday for a new episode. Have a good night.
Scarman.
Disable weapon. Oh, you have a second? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it is 4 up.
Alright,
Logo.